there's been a little bit of news since we did regarding the Nikola Jokic contract situation. Reportedly, he's going to be offered a supermax, which is obviously a no-brainer, and he said that he's going to accept it. That he would be open to accepting it. So, I mean, this is not really news, but it's I guess that would be the first domino to fall in their offseason. Re-sign him, and then go from there.
Yeah, it's going to be great to see. This team is going to be a contender next year. I just want to list out like who I think is going to be on the team next year. So Jamal Murray at point guard, Will Barton at the 2, Michael Porter Jr. at the 3, Aaron Gordon at the 4, Nikola Jokic at the 5, 6-man. I think they're going to have Monte Morris, Bones Highland as like backup 2. I think they're going to re-sign Jermichael Green to be like the backup 4, and then DeMarcus Cousins at the backup 5, and they'll probably run that 9-man rotation. Maybe get another wing defender in there. Maybe re-sign Jeff Green or get someone else like a Caleb Martin or someone who's a little more athletic and could be a little quicker on the wing. But yeah, like that's a contending team, man. That's a championship level team. Yeah, once you add like 2 20-point scorers, 40% 3-point shooters in Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. to Jokic, the game's gonna get so much easier. And people are gonna be like this is a championship level team. And one thing you can see is Jokic's scoring go up next year. People are going to expect his assists to go up because he's going to be finding Jamal Murray and MPJ.
Yeah.
But I think his scoring will go up because there'll just be way less doubles on him and he can just feast on the one-on-one matchup and he can go off. But yeah, it's going to be really fun to see this next year. And this is a team going to make like 0 moves because they're contenders.
Yeah.
But you just need to see their team come back together. Just expect them to fill around the margins, sign defensive guys who hit threes, and they should be good. The Denver Nuggets will be contenders next year if they're healthy.
I think their biggest offseason move will be their medical staff hirings, probably, because that's kind of the most important thing for them going into next season. But yeah, man, I can't wait for the Nuggets next year. Seriously, like this team for the last basically since Jokic has been there, they've been our second favorite team on this podcast. And man, I can't wait. I cannot wait to see them next year because with Jamal Murray, with MPJ, with Jokic now, who's going to be coming off back-to-back MVPs, like this team is possible. I think they're the best team in the West. Like when they're fully healthy. We've said that so many times. And then when they're fully healthy, which maybe they won't be right away to start the season. It's going to maybe take some time because they've missed so much time. But by the time playoffs come around, if they're healthy, I'm picking this team to win the championship. That's just how good I think they are. Jokic literally carried this team on his back to a 5 seed. It was a 5 seed, right? Or a 6 seed. 6 seed this year. Literally carried this team on his back to a 6 seed with no other all-stars, no one anywhere close to an all-star on his team. He's basically has the value of 2 to 3 all-stars by himself. So you actually add another all-star caliber guy in Murray, you add another all-star caliber guy in MPJ when he's healthy, and this team is terrifying. This team is scary. And like you coming into the season, would you have no one would have predicted Jokic to be this efficient without the help around him? Like we all know he's an amazing player. We all know he'd be an All-NBA guy, obviously, but to win MVP again, to have this efficiency with no help on his team, can you just imagine what he's going to do next year when he has shooters and playmakers around him? It's going to be crazy.
And it's more than Jokic too, because now imagine Will Barton as the 4th option.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a good scoring option as a 4th option. Imagine Aaron Gordon as the 5th option where all he has to focus on is playing defense.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to focus on playmaking and scoring anymore. Yeah, he could do it, but all he has to focus on is defense now. It's going to be so much better. Imagine Monte Morris as a 6th man now. Instead of the starting PG, he's a 6th man and he could go off now. Imagine Bones Highland with another year's of experience as a backup shooting guard. And, he's going to be so much better. Imagine everyone's going to be so much better. Someone I really like on their team though, and DeMarcus Cousins is so good under Malone. Like I hope that he resigns. Like I really do. Like he's such a good NBA player under Malone. Whereas like under other coaches, he's just not like that guy. He's just not even he's too slow. He doesn't know how to be used. Like just not an NBA player. But under Malone, he's so good. Like even at his he's so far removed from his prime and his athletic abilities. But under Malone, he's still such a good player. So I hope he makes the right decision and signs with this team long term, for a couple of years. Because him backing up Jokic is such a fun thing to see. Because you have this dominant MVP presence, and then you have this guy coming off the bench who's still physical, still could score. You know what I mean? So it's like it's fun
Yeah.
to watch. Like when you're watching them, it's like they always have a good center
Yeah.
to like bang down low, get the ball to, and like get the points off of, which is fun to see. And I just like how Malone coaches his team. I like how the front office runs his team. I like that Jokic is already committed to sign this team and said it's obvious he wants to stay here and win a championship. And I like that Denver, a small market team, is going to be championship contenders and championship like favorites or one of the favorites going into next season. And watch out if like a team like the Golden State Warriors could win a championship this year and make trades to improve their team because they know teams like Denver and stuff are going to get some naturally better. Like you could see like a Wiseman coming in a trade for like Miles Turner because they know they need a little more size to guard Jokic now that he has proper shooting and proper guys around him, right? So you could see a team win a championship potentially in the Warriors and still make trades to improve the roster because they know to win another one, they got to be bigger and stronger and taller.
Yeah.
Because that's how much this team's going to get prepped for.
Yeah, agreed. Like if they're going to add someone in the offseason, I can't really think of a name right now, but it would be someone to be like a two-way wing off the bench, maybe like you said, like a Caleb Martin or someone like that.
Like a Robert Covington.
Yeah, exactly. Someone
Thaddeus
like that.
Young.
Yeah, Thaddeus Young would be great on this team. Yeah. I hope the Raptors keep him, but if he doesn't stay here, I want him to go there. But yeah, man, exactly. Like crazy that whatever team wins the championship this year is going to feel pressure to improve.
Yeah.
Because they know this team is going to come out of nowhere and be possibly, maybe not, they won't be favorites, but they'll be top 5 favorites at least going into the season. So yeah. Do you think they need to get like another backup big in case Cousins isn't able to recapture like what he had this year?
I think the only 2 signings for them is Robert Covington, Thaddeus Young, because those are guys that could play all the way from like the small forward as like a huge small forward defensively, but they can also play some little small ball 5.
Yeah.
In case DeMarcus Cousins gets hurt, which I don't. Hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully the limited amount of he's able to play good. But I think those are the number 1 and 2 signings: Robert Covington and Thaddeus Young. Those are the 2 signings that they should really go hard for.
Yeah. Is Covington a free agent?
Covington's a free agent. Yeah.
Okay. So he's not getting traded for 2 first-round picks this year, he does every year.
Yeah. Like only the Trailblazers would do that.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here so you never miss the best clips from Stretch the Floor. Hit the links in the description below to find us on all podcast platforms and follow us on Instagram.